Hey everybody, it's Jason with Parallel Reality coming back with you today with an article from Outkick dated October 23rd, and this is a thing I didn't know was a thing, actually. It says, NASA reportedly activates Planetary Defense Network as conspiracy theories run wild. And it says under here, funnily enough, says, can't this wait until after football season? Apparently not. And what the hell is our Planetary Defense Network? I didn't know that was real. So it says, aliens in my area? It says it's more likely than you think. At least, that's what everyone on the internet wants you to believe, as NASA has quietly, in their words, not mine, activated the Planetary Defense Network for the first time in history. And maybe that's why I had no idea about it, because it's the first time in history this thing was being activated. So it says, do you believe this is a sign we're about to be visited by aliens? And then it says, email the dude, the writer, at his email address there. If you really want to do it, go ahead. And then this X post says, for the first time ever, they've activated the Planetary Defense Network, and there's the interstellar object there. And they said, do they think it might be a spaceship? And when was this made? Oh, and it says, actually, reader's context. This is from October 22nd, so from the time of recording, it's just a couple days ago. It says, NASA hasn't activated, it's confirmed it's a natural interstellar comet, not a spaceship. Okay, so basically this reader's, the community note here debunks the entire article I'm about to read, but we'll just keep going anyway. Is to provide a little backstory, NASA has been tracking an object named 3I Atlas, as I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it, for some time now, and after it displayed some anomalous characteristics, many observers, from internet conspiracy theorists to Harvard astrophysicists, thought it could be something more than just an interstellar comet. The official narrative is a training exercise, with the prevailing thought that this would be the only time to view something like this up close for quite some time. Naturally, though, plenty of internet sleuths aren't buying what the government is selling them. So some people are convinced this is an alien spacecraft that will shred the Fermi paradox to pieces and prove, once and for all, that we are not alone in this vast expanse we call a universe. And I've said this before, I don't think we're alone, but I think distances are so vast between things that who knows if we'll ever get visited. But I also think that they will find aliens at some point. I always said by 2040, and by aliens I don't mean necessarily like Independence Day style aliens, but like non-Earth life forms, like maybe something that's like a multicellular organism on like Titan or something like that. It says, on the other hand, many of the more anarchy-oriented, don't trust the government types are saying this is just another way for the powers that be to exercise control over its citizens, much like a galactic Patriot Act. I don't know, maybe that's the case. Like I said, I didn't even know that there was such a thing as a Planetary Defense Network until I saw this article, and I was like, what the hell is that? And I guess I'll read it with all you. It says, regardless of what side you fall on with regard to this story, you have to admit it's a little fishy that NASA would fire up its defense measures for something that isn't even supposed to come within 100 million miles of Earth, right? As personally, I think it's a massive comet that is going to come a little closer to Earth than they're reporting, as the community note said above in that one X post. So NASA is getting ready in case their calculations are off and they need to intercept it. It says, I'm going to be so bummed if it turns out to be a planet killer before I even have a chance to go see who the Gators are going to hire as their new football, or the head football coach. And it says, then again, knowing my luck, they'll probably end up going with Eli Drinkwitz anyway, so who cares? I don't even know who that is. But anyway, yeah, so funny enough, I just kind of finished the article, even though, like I said, that community note there in this X post debunks the entire article right off the bat. But did you know about a Planetary Defense Network? And what do you think about aliens? When do you think we'll find any, if we do find any? Let me know in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.